What's going on, guys? Camden here. This is the first day at the house. We just closed on it. As you saw in the last video, we just got it. Today's Tuesday the 8th, so we just got it. Closed on it, like I said, at 2. It's like 6:30 right now. I got off work at like 5, ate dinner, came out here. We're gonna just try to do a little bit today. Start ripping up this carpet here. It'd be the first thing we do. Rip all this carpet out in this room and this room. And we need to get the vanity out and then the kitchen. So I don't know what all I'm gonna do tonight. Just my wife works nights, so I'm just out here messing around while I have some free time. So we're gonna get to it, try to get this all out, get it in the garage, get kind of just staged up for when we do have a dump trailer available. I've been pretty busy with that. Had like 4 rentals this week scheduled, so we had one go out this morning, and then we've got one Thursday, one Friday, and then I think one Saturday. So it should be 4 some days like that. But so I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through this, how we're doing this. I started over in this corner trying to rip the trim out. The carpet in this one's laid over top the trim, so I broke that off right there, and then was able to just pick up the carpet. Then we just take the razor blade, and get it in like manageable sections, and this just pulls right out. But then I'll take that razor blade, cut it across here, so then this will just be one piece. So a little easier, a little more manageable. And then we'll pull up the foam underneath, and then we'll use this floor scraper to knock up all this, I don't know what you call this, tacky stuff, all the little nails. So we'll knock all that up. Hopefully the floor under here is good, so we can just refinish them all. But we're about to find out here in a couple minutes, so I'm gonna set you guys up and then get to work here. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's pretty straightforward on that. Just like that. And just make sure you have a sharp razor blade. It's the biggest thing. Nice. That's all the carpet out of that room. So I'm gonna try to pull this blue stuff up, this foam. But the problems with this stuff is it just normally rips. I don't think this floor's gonna be any good under here. All these stupid nails and screws they put in here. This feels wet. We're gonna get this out to the garage, and then I'll get this all filled up, and then I'll show you guys how to remove the little tack around the side. So I just got all the foam ripped up. I mean, this is the easy process. It only took like 20 minutes to 15, 20 minutes to get the carpet foam out. But this is the problem with carpet. You get all these nails, and if you're gonna leave this hardwood down, all that has to come out as well. But like I said, I was gonna show you guys how I use this. So this just basically, that's enough on these nails to catch it. So that'll knock them out. But basically, we got to go around the whole room and do that all the way around. Really noisy, and sometimes the pieces just pop right out easily, and then other times they just knock the heck out of them. But luckily, this is there's only 2 rooms, that room and that room with carpet. But you can see how much nicer, like up under that floor. So I think if we do like decide to redo these floors like that versus this, huge difference in color. So if we do polish these floors, I think they'll look good. There's gonna be little stuff like you can see like that down there, but the trim will cover all that. So like I said, this is kind of the first project of the house. Getting these carpets up, getting all this carpet out, getting these rooms kind of prepped, seeing how the floors are, so we can go from there. We're deciding if we're gonna put the new windows in. I don't know. Some of the windows aren't bad, like this one, for example, isn't really bad. I mean, it's not nice, but it's not bad. So the guy gave me a quote, $9,000 to install all new windows in the whole house. There's 14 of them, so there's quite a few windows, so really it's not bad. This big one in the living room was like $1,200 alone just for that one. So I don't know yet. We'll wait on that a little bit. Like I said, there's a couple like these ones in here, this back room, they need replaced for sure. But those ones, a couple of these look fine, but I don't know. We'll see what we get into. I'd like to have all new windows in it just to make it look nice, but it's also $9 grand. So they're kind of big part of the budget right there. So we're gonna get all this ripped up and then try to video some of that, and then a video, a little bit of me ripping this up too. And then probably go home, because like I said, it's like 7 o'clock on a Tuesday night. So I won't stay here long, just get a few things done. I figure if I do it now, it's just a head start over everything else, because I don't have actual help coming till like Saturday is when guys come in, and then the next following Saturday is when we're actually really starting. So I got like 2 weeks just kind of messing around. So the more I get done, I don't have to pay someone else to do it. So we're gonna get going on this, see how long it takes us, and we'll go from there. When you're doing this, you want to try to hit what these bigger nails are, because that's obviously what's holding it down. So if you just hit here, there, that's what pops it out. But I'll have to pull that off since I broke it. As well, do anything like this, one of these trim pullers are nice because they've got that angle on them. So they don't, not as likely to bust out the drywall. Work your way down. Use the trim down. And I don't claim to really know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring it out as I go. I did quite a bit of carpet removal, but with all this whole process, I'm not trying to show you guys how to do something. I'm showing you how I'm doing it because I can never find anyone to really help to do it right. And when you do find somebody to do it right, they charge so much. And on something like this, you could just drop 60, 70,000 into it because the labor is so high when really it should only be 30 or 40. So it's a learning process for me. Like I said, I've done it a couple times, but it's just, I just want to show you guys kind of how I do it. And that's up to you if you want to do it the way I'm doing it. It works for me, it might not work for you. But I'm gonna get this finished up and then we'll get started in the other room. So I got most of all the little trim around the corners out. Just all this stuff to deal with. And that thing I'm using, a little scraper, just kind of scratching the floor up pretty bad. So I don't know, I might try to find something a little better to use for that. Gonna come over here, get started on this one. Decided to close ring. One sec. Since I know the floor is over top of the trim now, not underneath, we started with the entryway. So then we just pop that out there, try to pull some trim off to get under it. So we'll go under there. And I'm just gonna make a razor blade cut right in here. I'll take that section out. Some nasty carpet. I hate carpets. The allergies and stuff, it just makes it really bad. But once this is out of here, it'd be better. This room already smells a lot better just with it being out of the room. So we're gonna put the camera down, and then I'll cut this and we'll roll this up and get this little room finished up real fast. Like I said, removing this stuff's pretty just straightforward. Not too bad. Like I said, just make sure you have a sharp razor. Come in, pull it. I like to do about 6 feet, you know, just so you can actually come in and like pick it up like this with both hands. Make them too long when they're too freaking awkward to carry. Get them up like that. Then obviously your corners, your edges are going to be the hardest because they're a lot thicker. But just come in, pull it up. Get started. And then it just shreds it. So I just got all the carpet out of this room. I really don't know if these floors are going to come out good or not. Some spots, I don't know. I've never messed with real hardwood floors, so I guess I'll just mop them really good, see what kind of happens. Go from there if we're gonna fully refinish them. And there's spots over like underneath this window that are pretty kind of rotten out, so don't really know how to fix all that, but we'll figure it out. We might end up just putting all new flooring throughout the entire house, but that's all that finished up. It's like 8:30 at night right now. I don't want to piss off all the neighbors in here slamming stuff. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, try to show some stuff. Like I also said, I'm not a professional, barely know what I'm doing. Did it a couple times, but just going to learn as I go. This whole project is going to be just another learning experience. Like I said, I did it in the past, but nothing to this full extent. You know, we built our house and we redid a couple houses, but this is just kind of, every house you get into is different, you never know. Next video, most likely gonna be ripping all this out. We gotta rip all the cabinets, get this ripped out, see how bad this spot is behind this wall, so we can get to that. And we'll be getting all new cabinets. But for the next video, most likely we'll just be ripping this all out, getting that ready, and then just kind of go from there. There's so much to do that it's kind of overwhelming, so just kind of pick like one task at a time, just go from there. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, stay tuned for the next one, and we'll see you then.